I'm Joanne McGovern, and I'm a web content manager for USA.gov and a blogger for govgab.gov, and I'm here to present on the panel this evening. The way we look at it is that government has to go into the social media space. And essentially that's a lot of the reason for that is because that's where the people are. It's the same philosophy of that's why the post office is downtown. That's where the people are. So if we want to reach people and if we want to connect people with government information and services, then we have to be where they are. It's a big issue. And it's something that I think I'm seeing agencies or parts of agencies overcome step by step. And I think the more that government is getting involved in social media, the more comfortable we're becoming with it. I think that there will always be some things that are just going to be closed off to the social media space, some programs. But I think there's so much, that can gain so much from the participation and the conversation and the engagement from the public. Well, I think it's all part of, our ideals of democracy. I think that we've also found, just by dipping our toes into the water, we've just sort of quietly, I think, entered the social media space just to see how it worked for us, to see what the public reaction would be, to see how scary or not scary it would be. And we had a long list of fears, but we went ahead anyway, and we found that a lot of those fears just are not coming true. We were very concerned about, when we talked for years about allowing people to post comments on the blog. And we found that by having just a very sensible comment policy, that comments have to be related to the blog posts and comments need to follow the rules of civil discourse, is how we phrased it, that we really haven't had a problem with it. And if somebody wants to post a comment that rants about the U.S. immigration policy, they can do that, because Americans have the right to voice that opinion, and we can join in on the conversation. One thing that I would like people to take away from it is to release the fears, is to just let go of the fear and welcome the conversation and try to engage the public, because I think there's so much to be gained. I think a great example of one blog that has engaged the public and has been doing something really good is the TSA blog, the Transportation Security Administration, because they've actually been able to take comments that they're getting off their blog posts and use them to improve security operations in airports around the country. And, what a great way to engage people. And, a lot of times they get unhappy comments. We've all been unhappy people in airport security lines, but they've opened up the conversation. And, through the conversation, I think certainly aren't perfect, and we're not all happy when we fly, but, they have been able to make improvements. And I think that's what it's all about.